We on. Hey guys, your boy Meek here. It is Wednesday, Christmas Eve. I hope everybody's being safe, getting ready for the holiday. If that's something that you participate in, doing it safely, happily, and planning on enjoying time with your family responsibly and all that kind of stuff, man. I hope you have a safe and happy holiday. Whole lot of stuff going on, man. I actually had a really good day, so I'm excited about that. Um, got some new inventory coming over to MikeShoesAuto.com. I won't be here till Monday or so because, of course, I will be closed for a couple of days with the holiday. But giving the employees a couple of days off, and these guys do a great job, man. We pushed out 3 cars a day, so that was pretty cool. And just giving them some time off to enjoy time with their family and to enjoy the holidays and stuff like this. So we'll definitely be back on Monday, putting new stuff putting new stuff online for everybody, right? So cool. Somebody came and bought a car today online from New York. Like, I love the internet. It's amazing. In addition to that, over at Creative Consulting and Marketing Group, CreativeCMG.com, we're giving away $1,000 marketing course. That stuff is still on the table. We have some bonuses that our affiliate programs are going for. Right now, we have $1,000 bonus on the table for those who want to make some extra money from home, even in the middle of the pandemic, right? There's so much stuff going on out here right now. And be careful what you get involved in, man, because I've just been seeing a whole lot of people get hurt. Fan did a video on yesterday talking about some of the people getting hurt. I hate to see it, but it's just stuff that's out there. Be careful who you get involved with, what you get involved with, right? Matter of fact, shout out to one of our partners. Well, I'll tell the story later, but anyway, I was excited about that. Over at shopmeet.com, I actually just got notified that the prices for the business plans, are going to increase on January 1st. So if you are a business client or aspiring business client of mine, get all the protection you can get right now before the prices go up. There will be a benefit increase. You'll get some extra stuff, some extra features with the new plans that are coming out on the 1st. But with that being said, we don't know what they are yet and how much the price is going to increase. So I just recommend that people get the most coverage that they're going to get right now, whether it be the business supplement or the traditional business plan or whatever. Definitely go ahead and get that. Matter of fact, I'm going to send an email out to my list about that because I just want to see people lock into the best price if that's something that they want to do. Matter of fact, if you're a business owner out there or not, really, you need to go ahead and get your plan now. And the reason that you need to do it now is because IRS audit protection is a real thing, right? We'll be in a situation in a couple of months where people are going to be filing taxes, and God forbid something happens, and you're audited. You can actually have our attorneys go through that audit with you at no additional cost to your membership, right? So how cool is that? So you definitely need to get that protected right now. And the reason that you need to do it, because even though you get it right now, you'll be protected for 2020 and 2021 as you maintain your shopmeet.com membership. So you're getting kind of more bang for your buck that way. And in addition to that, you can write it off on your taxes, where you pay it off monthly or annually or whatever you want to do to kind of save some money. Got a couple employees, you want to save some money on taxes, go ahead and fringe the benefit for them too. Real cool. So, real quick. So I'm super excited about all the success that has been happening all around me. It's insane, right? It's insane. I checked on the gram, and I saw a guy I look up to, right? I look up to him. Really don't know him personally well. I mean, I see him, he speaks, I speak, that kind of thing. But I don't know him. Like, I ain't been to his house and ate dinner or nothing like this. He ain't been to my house and ate dinner. But the point of it is that, man, I'm just excited. First of all, I'm rooting for everybody who's doing something positive. That's just, me. If you know who Meek is, you know that if you're doing something positive, you're doing it above board, morally, ethically sound. I'm all about that life. Like, go for it. I am happy for you. Go ahead and do it. You could be doing something bad, so if you're doing something good, let's go. I'm all about that life. Pat you on the back, high five, salute, all that good stuff. I'm with it, right? But especially, I'm gonna be honest, especially people that look like me, man. I am super excited to see these guys winning. Like, I can't even contain myself now. So Mr. Wynn up in Money Making Maryland, this guy had $100,000 bonuses today. Now, let me just do the disclaimer, because somebody's going to be like, oh my God, he's making income claims. He worked very hard for this. He worked very hard for this. He helped a whole lot of people. He protected a whole bunch of lives, right? Anyway, $100,000 in one day. I mean, not in one day, but it dropped in his account in one day. Now, that's over 19, 20 months worth of work, right? And he's going to hit $600,000. Like, how crazy is that? $600,000 with a lot of work and a lot of effort. Right, because I got to do all this for the FTC. A lot of work and a lot of effort. He helped a lot of people. These results are not typical, right? But insane amounts of money. Like, I'm just excited about that kind of stuff, man. I love to see, love to see brothers winning. I love it. Man, I see a lot of people on my timeline, man. They're buying houses and stuff. It's so cool. I posted a status on yesterday. I said, yo, drop something that you were super proud of that you did this year, and it was just like, brrr, everybody had something they was proud of. And I just thought that was cool because there's so many people out there that's like, oh my God, the pandemic, I don't know what I'm going to do. The world is so hard, life sucks, and da-da-da. I get it, don't get me wrong. We're dealing with stuff, it can't be heavy or whatever. It's okay to get down, but it's not okay to stay there. You got to look around because there's people, if you look hard enough, there's people that are winning right now. And they're not winning small, they're winning big. Right? Matter of fact, my homie KTB, Cash the Bookkeeper, just hopped on the live. She's winning too. She just got a new contract. Like, how cool is this? I just saw that, right? And she just throwing her biggest bid on yesterday. In addition to that, she just got a new customer. So I mean, outside of that other deal, so I'm just excited about all the daggone winning that is going on around me, right? And see, here's the thing. Some people think I'm a little over the top. Like, I don't care what you're doing, man. You could be playing daggone video games, you winning. I'm excited for you. You could be playing daggone, you could play the lottery, the scratcher or whatever. I'm gonna be happy for you. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't play that stuff, but I'm happy for you. If it makes you happy, then I'm happy for you, right? You could win a participation trophy. You could get a Christmas card. It's like, yo, you got a Christmas card? Man, that is a nice Christmas card. I'm gonna be happy for you because I operate from abundance, right? Because I just feel like if other people are winning, first of all, there's enough win for everybody. Everybody has a chance to win. But secondly, then that just means that God is in the neighborhood, right? Because if you look hard enough around you, you should be able to find some people that are winning. And that might, on the other side of that, it might be a little clue. If you're looking around and you don't see anybody winning, maybe you're in the wrong place. If you're looking around and you don't see anybody winning, you look to your left, you look to your right, and you say, and nobody's winning around me, maybe I'm in the wrong room, maybe I'm in the wrong place. But in other words, if I'm in the right place and I see people winning, I need to be happy for them. Because them winning doesn't mean that I automatically have to lose. Matter of fact, them winning means that I'm in proximity, right? Because proximity is power. That means that I'm close to the people that are winning. So eventually, as long as I hang out with the people that are winning and I'm close to the people that are winning, eventually I might win too. Like, how cool is that? Like, just being connected, being in the right place at the right time. Like, if you think about it, man, it was so funny because a lot of people, I've seen a lot of entrepreneurs, there's a whole lot of stuff going on right now where people are posting different memes or whatever, and I keep seeing this Zuckerberg meme pop up. The Zuckerberg meme pop up where he invited all those cats to the room over at Harvard when they were talking about launching Facebook, and just imagine for all the people that didn't come to the meeting, right? That's crazy. So Mark Zuckerberg called like 7-10 people to the room, and they called these people to the room to look at a business plan, right? And he was going to share his idea with Facebook or whatever it is, or what he was doing. He was going to share that idea with them. Some people didn't come. Some people laughed at him, right? And so many people, they talk about well, what if you were the person that didn't come? I totally agree with that. Like, I hate to see if you missed out on an opportunity because you weren't open-minded. Especially for somebody you call a friend. Because really, if you're somebody's friend, and you can't listen to an idea that they are super excited about, not saying you have to do it, but if you won't even listen to the idea, I challenge if you're really that person's friend. If you got somebody that's super excited about something in particular, a business idea, something positive, something that's going to be morally above board, something that's going to be legally and morally and ethically sound, if you can't even listen to the idea, I challenge you to be really that friend. Because I see so many people out here, and they think it's cool to like shut down their friends. Oh, my friend got into this business, he got into that business. Oh, they got another business idea. Oh, they're trying to do this today, and they did something else last week. I don't care. If that's your friend and it's something good, at least listen to them, right? I'm going to challenge if you're really their friend, if you're not going to listen to them. But anyway, the point of it is, so many people were saying, hey man, imagine you were the person that missed that meeting. And I totally agree with that. But anyway, the other side of it is, what about the people that did come to the meeting? The people that did come to the meeting, you know there's Facebook millionaires? There's Facebook millionaires, and that they didn't even do anything other than just pretty much just hang around Zuckerberg in the early days. They stuck and stayed, and they got their pay. Like, how cool is that, right? And I'm not saying that you should ride somebody's coattail. You should always bring value in every room that you are. But the thing of it is proximity is power. So if people are winning around you and you're close to those people, eventually you may win too, as long as you pick up some of those habits and you're in the right associations. And, of course, you're in proximity, because proximity is power. Like, how cool is that? Because if you're happy for other people, right? You're happy for those other people winning, and you're close to those other people winning. You just know it without a doubt that in a short period of time, it might be your number called. It might be your time to shine. It might be your chance to win. But what happens is sometimes so many people peter out at first. They be like, oh, and then they start pointing fingers at people, and oh, well, they just really just won because of this, or they didn't win, and they didn't do this, or they cheated, or they did it. Really, when you think about it, really, you just upset with yourself because you haven't won yet, and you're viewing winning in the wrong way. Because really, if you understood that there was enough for everybody and there's winning all around you, then you would understand that logically you would be next. Like the old folks say, that just means that God is in the neighborhood, man. Like I'll never forget. I'll never forget. One time I was a little crunchy. And I don't even often tell this story. Right? I was crunchy as hell, y'all. I played. I don't know if y'all know this. I played football in school. I went to Highland Springs. We played good. I was a four-sport athlete. Did pretty well. I went on to college. Went to Virginia Union. Got a championship ring with the Virginia Union Panthers. We went to a bowl game. It was really cool. Kid from the East End, got to see all kinds of stuff because of football. It was awesome, right? Now, we went to play this championship game. Right? And we're in this deal, and I'm the second string center as a freshman. The guy in front of me, his name was Goose. He was like 6'5", like 330 pounds. I'm this little itty bitty dude, like 5'10". Like, I think I was about 275 back then, 280, right? So this guy's like way bigger than me, whatever. I'm a freshman. He's a senior. I'm second in line, right? This is the whole deal. I'm second in line. And so Goose goes down, right? And so I get the call. Meek, go get warmed up. And it's funny. And Mike Bailey, if you ever watch this video, you go laugh your tail off, brother. So I heard Meek, go get warmed up, right? So I'm over there, I'm snapping. I'm like, oh, shoot. It's my time to shine, baby. It's my time to shine. I'm finna go in this game. I'm going against this all-star nose guard, right? This guy's like he's like all, not country conference or anything. He's all whatever. This guy's all-American. That's where I was looking for. He's all-American. This guy's a monster, right? I'm like, ooh, I get to go in and prove my metal. I get to bust some tail. I'm going to prove my metal, right? I'm 5'10", about 275. This guy's like 6'6", like 315 or whatever, the guy I'm going against, right? I'm about to go against, right? So I'm snapping, I'm warming up, I'm getting ready or whatever. I'm getting ready to go in the game. And at the last second, I heard Meek, don't go in. And I had been waiting for that time. We were in the championship game. Big-time players make big-time plays in big-time games. I was ready to go because I'm a big-time player. I am Meek. I am just a hard-nosed guy. I'm going to bust some tail. This is what I'm fitting to do. Like, this is my chance. This is my time to shine. Like, this is where I solidify why I'm here, right? Everything's on the line for me now in the championship game. I get to come through for my team. I get to be the big man on campus. I get to be the savior of this particular position at this particular moment. This is my moment. This is my time. I am ready. And then I hear Meek, don't go in. You didn't already, what? You didn't already told me to warm up. You done told me to go. You told me to warm up. You told me to go. I done warmed up. I done tied my stuff up. I put my chest strap. I buckled it up all the way. Right? I'm ready to go. Like, I don't even understand. Like, does not compute. What do you mean? I'm not going in. I'm ready to go. Right? So, he sits me back down. Mike Bailey sits me back down, my offensive coach, sits me back down, puts in another one of the freshmen in a different position, takes the tackle, puts him at center. The tackle doesn't even normally play center, but the tackle is a good football player. I'm saying that to prove a point. The tackle doesn't normally play center, but the tackle is a good football player. Tackle comes in the game, snaps, right? And I'm like pissed by now. I'm like, yo, I'm supposed to be in there. This is my time to shine. This is where I need to play. Right? This is what I'm here to do. Like, this dude is in my spot. Like, what's up? Right? So he put another freshman out at tackle, put the tackle back at center, which is the position that I played. And I'm saying that a couple times just to give you a picture here, right? So you got somebody out of position and you're putting them in front of me in my spot where I'm supposed to be, where Chris Meekins is supposed to be. Are you kidding me? Right? This is what you're doing. So I was pissed. So the center gets in there. The tackle, they move the center. He gets in there, he snaps, he fumbles. And I'm like, yeah, that's what y'all get because y'all didn't pick me because I was supposed to go. It was my turn. Right? That's how I feel. Have any of y'all felt like this? Drop a number 1 in the comments if you ever felt like it's my turn. This is where I was supposed to go. Right? That's how I felt. And I was pissed, y'all. I was pissed. I was frustrated. I was just like disturbed. I was pissed off to the level of pissivity, the highest it could get. I was out of there, guys. So anyway, so he snaps again, goes whatever. Long story super short, we actually go in, we win the game. Goose goes back in the game. Of course, he wasn't the only player that made the impact. I mean, the team made the impact together. I mean, they did a great job. We ended up winning the game, right? And I couldn't even enjoy the moment. I was so pissed. I was frustrated, and I was like carrying hatred. I wasn't even celebrating my team. I was being a poor sport. I was being a loser. I was like point fingers. I won't like celebrate. I won't doing nothing. Like you can't even find me in the daggone. Well, I'm lying. You can't find me in the team pictures. I'm kind of standing there like this. I got my butt on my back. I'm frustrated, right? Because I've been the ultimate team player my whole life, but this was my time to shine, and I was frustrated, and I wasn't willing to relinquish my time to shine. I was frustrated. I was pissed off. I was sad. I was disappointed. I was all the sad words that you could think about, right? I was just sitting there just like this. We had won the freaking championship. I had never won a championship a day in my life, but I was sitting there frustrated because I couldn't get in the game, right? Because it was my turn. It was my turn. It was my turn to shine, right? That's how it was. So years go by. I run into Coach Bailey, and I said, Coach, I got something to ask you. I got something to ask you. And he said, sure, me. What's going on, man? Looking good. You like you still mix it up or whatever. You know, you're always pretty good. I'm like, that's what I had to ask you, Coach. You said I was good. You knew I was good. You knew I could ball. Why, when they told me to warm up, would you tell me to sit back down? Why would you pull me from the game? Why would you not give me that? I felt like that was my moment. Why would you not let me play for that? I have to know. So I have to ask you that. This has been haunting me for years. Why didn't you trust me with that moment? Right? Why would you do that? And he said, look, it's not that I didn't trust you. It's not that you did anything wrong. You just weren't ready for that moment. He said, yo, you just weren't ready for that moment. He said, think about this for a second. If you back up and you remember what actually happened, he said, I know the exact play you were talking about because I was wrestling with it myself. I was thinking, do I put you in or what do I do? So that's why when they told you to warm up, you know, I was cool with it, but then I thought about an alternative plan. I had to call an audible because that's what a good coach does, right? So what he did was he put somebody that we both agreed wasn't as whatever, you know, in a different position and took one of our stronger players and put him in at center. And the reason that he did that was because the guy that was across from me, notice I said he was an All-American. He was a senior. He was going to the NFL. I was a freshman, 270 pounds. I gave up about 50 pounds to this guy and about 4 inches, right? About 4 to 6 inches. This guy was huge. He was All-American going to the NFL. I was not ready for that moment. And he said, you got to remember that there was a seasoned senior in front of you that was getting his tail whooped by this particular guy. Matter of fact, that's why part of the reason why he wasn't feeling so hot at that moment. So he was manhandling him, right? So that's why we took the stronger guy who was the tackle, who wasn't necessarily a good center, but he was a good football player, and put him where you were supposed to be because hoping that he could handle the All-American. Right? So I say all this to say, is this about football? No, it's not to say this is about football. Is this to say, yeah, that was my turn? Yeah, kinda. But really, what this is to say is, man, you just got to be happy and got to be happy for the success around you and that God is in the neighborhood. And why do I say that? Because what I allowed to do, I allowed immaturity to rob me of the enjoyment of that moment. I was only thinking about myself. I wasn't thinking about the team. I wasn't thinking about, yo, we just won the championship. I wasn't thinking, yo, we just got these rings. I wasn't thinking about, yo, the Union hasn't had a championship in years, and I was part of that. I wasn't thinking that I went from Division III offers, and I thought I was too good to do that, to going to playing big time football and being a championship. I mean, being a champion. I wasn't thinking about all the good stuff. I was only thinking about the small stuff, that this was my moment, and it wasn't happening the way I thought it was. I was being selfish in that moment. I put myself above the team. I put myself above the entire organization. I put myself above the entire school. I put myself above the cause that we were there to do. We were there to win championships. We were there to win games. And I wanted to put my own selfish ambitions. This was my moment. This was my moment, right? But if you look at it from an abundance standpoint, look, man, whether I went in or whether the other dude went in, whether the tackle came in and moved here, whether anybody moved anywhere, we all won the freaking game. We all won the game. Maybe my moment wasn't right then, but my moment came later, right? Maybe my moment wasn't right there. My moment came later. And I stayed plugged in and I ended up winning the game. But I couldn't even see it because I was being selfish. I was looking at other people concentrating on their wins. Like, why does he get to go in and not me? When really I should have been celebrating that we were just winning. So I say, I hope you get value and learn from my lesson, learn from my mistakes. I mean, because you can learn two ways. You can learn from making mistakes on your own, or you can learn from other people's experience. And I encourage you to learn from other people's experience, namely mine. I thought about that situation wrong. I was in error. I shouldn't have thought that way. And I hope that you can see that as long as you think that, as long as you believe in that there's a God that sits on high, that looks down low, that wants the best for you, that put greatness inside of you, you got to know that as long as people are winning around you, you can be happy for them because it's only a short time before it's your turn. And even if it's not your turn right now, you can still clap for those people because eventually it will be your turn, man. And as a result of those things, I got some incredible experiences. Like I said, man, ended up getting a championship ring. That was one of the best years of my life. You know, I mean, so many people told me I couldn't do it. My own family told me I couldn't do it, and I did it. And I ended up being a champion. I ended up getting a ring. I ended up seeing all kinds of cool stuff. I played in a bowl game. I ran out of daggone Atlanta Falcons Stadium before they ripped it down, the old one. I got to run out of the tunnel. They was like, somebody leave us out of the tunnel. I was like, boom, I was just gone. Like, I don't even know what happened. I just ran. My feet started running, and I had to follow. But, I mean, all those experiences came from just being connected to the winning. So the next time that you feel like maybe this is my moment, just start thinking about, man, I'm just happy that God is here. I'm just happy that God is here. Right? I'm just happy that God is in the neighborhood. So with that being said, man, this is my daily live today. I probably won't do another one until Monday, but take care, take charge, man. I'm gonna spend some time with the family and stuff like this. I'm gonna focus on some passion projects, but go ahead, hop in the Facebook group if you like this kind of content. I'm gonna be transferring all of this beginning of the first of the year over into the Facebook group. It's not gonna be free content it's not gonna be open on my personal page anymore. Definitely gonna be doing that. Go to creativecmg.com, get your free marketing courses, get your business protected right now, right? Just go ahead and do it. You need to do it before the prices go up. I mean, it's just one of those things. Get your IRS audit protection in place. I mean, you get more bang for your buck if you do it right now. And man, feel free to inbox me if you have any questions about any of the stuff that we're promoting, any of the stuff that we're doing, man, or if you need anything in general. Because I mean, Meek is here to serve. Because I just believe that, you know, whoever serves most people wins. Meek out. Take care, take charge. See you guys over time.